this sugar, not all of it. That's not the right sugar. That's the right sugar. So a little bit in the yeast and the rest in your flour. And what you're doing there is you are activating the yeast. So if you're not sure if your yeast is alive and you just want to test it out, you mix it with your wet ingredients and it should foam up in a couple of minutes.
Right.
Kind of already foaming.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Okay.
once you've done that, I put my sugar in. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt.
Yep.
Get in there. And then my wet ingredients are going to go in with my yeast. Dough is so easy, and it's one of those things I think people are really intimidated by when baking. And then finally a couple of eggs.
So what you're saying, Amelia, is that when it comes to baking, when it comes to yeast, you do not have to worry too much.
I didn't know where you were going.
Neither did I. You do not have to worry too much.
You do not.
Kind of loose, kind of Friday night kind of
It
baking,
is,
right?
and we're cooking it over our campfire. We're maybe cooking it on our barbecue. It doesn't have to be perfect, and the best part is it doesn't have to be pretty.
Okay, I love that.
But it will.
It will, because it's an Emelia Jackson chimney cake, so it will look pretty. So basically what you're saying is if you have a barbecue, you've got some friends over, you've had your barbecue part, and now it's time to do dessert.
Yes.
This is the thing that you reckon would be a good thing to cook on the coals as they're kind of still giving off their
I just
heat.
think it's a little bit fun.
It's a little bit fun.
You
Okay.
can make the dough in advance. And I'm not super precious. If your dough overproofs, it will still be really yum.
Okay.
It'll still be really good.
I love a forgiving baking
Yes.
process. I need a lot of forgiveness in my life, so I'm very happy that you say that it's kind of going to take care of itself.
It
right?
takes care of itself. So you can make it before your friends come over, pop some glad wrap on top, let it rise, and then when your friends get there, you can all kind of work together on this fun little project. So it's going to come together in a nice soft dough. Give it a knead for a good 3 or 4 minutes. I'm not going to do that because that's going to bore you guys. And then set it aside, let it rise up, and we pull out one we made earlier.
Wow. And that's Emelia Jackson taking care of our needs. And you know who else takes care of our needs? The sponsor of the Food for Thought stage, which is
What a segue.
Dine Out by Uber Eats. You can dine out with Uber Eats now. Get your deals when you go out to eat. Tap the Dine Out icon in the Uber Eats app to choose an offer. Then at the restaurant, you show your offer, and you can either get your cash back or upload your receipt in the app. And you can even get 50% back in Uber Cash now, up to $50 when you dine at selected restaurants and upload your receipt. Seamless, just like the dough that you are working with now.
So,
what's happening here?
I'm just pinching a seam shut so it is seamless. It's like dining out with
seamless.
Uber Eats.
You're on a roll, Amelia. You really are on a roll.
I am
here.
now on a roll.
Yeah.
So basically, toothpick these guys.
Sorry?
Teach me how to doughy.
Teach me how to doughy. I wish I knew how to do it.
No one
so
wants
I
to
could
see
teach.
my attempt at doughy you. Alright, so
Yeah, for me it's called dough not attempt.
Yeah.
I think you were offering. Okay, so you're rolling.
I love that your puns are being appreciated in this demo.
I think appreciated is a very kind word. I think the word forgiveness is key. Now I noticed
Do you want
Amelia.
to roll? Or you only got
No,
one
no,
hand?
no. I noticed that you're
Come on.
not using any flour. on
No
the floor
flour.
when
This
you're
is
rolling.
it is quite a dry dough, which is what you want. But if you add extra flour, you actually end up just sort of pushing it up and down. You want a little bit of friction so it rolls, and that's how you stretch it out.
Oh,
And
never knew that.
yeah, when there's flour, it's actually counterproductive. Unless you have a really sticky dough that you need that little bit of protection. But for this type of dough, you just don't need it.
Okay, well actually this table's not bad either. I would also say this counter is productive. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Enough.
No chimney cake for me.
No.
Right.
You
so
have to turn the chimney cake as punishment.
this is getting really long. I feel
Would
like,
you say it's a meter?
sorry, I would say it's more than a meter. I would say that it's more than a meter here. I feel like if you keep eating more, we need a bigger stage for you. Like,
Okay.
Are you good?
So we make a big skipping rope out of it.
Right.
And then because this is traditionally cooked on like these big spits.
Like they're kind of like
they're
spinning
like
around,
they,
right?
yeah, but they're flat. They're more like this.
Right. Okay.
And I obviously have one of those at home to make these. No, of course I don't.
Do you have a chimney cake part in your kitchen?
No. So what I'm using instead is a rolling pin. You can use any rolling pin, but don't do what I did earlier yesterday and use your plastic rolling pin because that's not good. That doesn't work. Cover it in foil.
Yeah.
And then I should have a pastry brush here, which is good. So I'm just going to give it a little oil because you don't want the inside to stick to the foil.
Okay.
So we're just fail safe.
Yes. I feel like you're kind of really MacGyvering your way around this chimney.
I am, aren't I?
You'll need a wooden stick.
Yes.
You'll need one wooden stick.
You'll need 2 gum leaves.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Okay. And then we're just going to start wrapping it around. So first I just press the edge of the chimney cake into my rolling pin. And then I'm just going to turn it. And spiral it on there. Can you see where we're going?
I feel like you're trying to hide the fact that you own a wooden pin with foil by tricking us. I don't have a wooden.
You don't have a wooden
I don't have a rolling pin. I have a chimney cake.
with a broom.
Oh no,
Perfect.
Like a really big.
You got a
chimney
broom?
cake.
You got a
That's
chimney
really
cake.
good.
There we go. And then, so at home, really great one to do when you're camping, when the fire has died down and you just have those beautiful red coals. We don't want any hot flame because it's just going to burn the outside without cooking the inside. Ideally, we would let this sit for another 15 minutes, half an hour to kind of get nice and puffy and soft. But that's boring at a live cooking demonstration. And I mean, I have some good chat, but do I have half an hour of rise time good chatting me?
Or we could get MC Steven to put some more music on and we all
It's so
dance
good.
while the chimney cake rises. Right? Yeah.
So then all we do is makeshift spit, and you can sort of cook it a little bit on one side and then turn it. But if you were camping and you don't want to sit there turning your chimney cake, you can just kind of dig it in the dirt, leave it, let it, rotate it every 5 minutes. It takes about 15 minutes to cook through. Do you want to give it a red hot go?
Sure.
Let's see what your technique's like after 3 cooking demonstrations.
Do you have any soil that I can put it in so that I don't have to do anything?
Do you reckon that will crack it well?
Alright, so I'm just going to hold it over the gentle warmth of these coals.
They're gentle warmth. It's really
Yeah.
dyed back nice. It's got some white ember, which is
And
beautiful.
No direct flame.
No
right?
direct flame.
No direct flame. Now, if you just joined us, I'm here with Emelia Jackson, of course you know from MasterChef, and we are making a chimney cake. We're making a tridilnik.
Yes.
And it has resulted in me being a type of cooking implement in lieu of a bit of land, I guess. If you were cooking this at home around a campfire, you could just kind of put it there. But this is why I am doing this. So very nice of you to join us.
This is why I'm doing this. This is what this is.
This is what this is. Just to explain, this is what this
So
is.
there are 2 ways to really improve this entire story. The first is a little bit of your melted butter onto your dough while it cooks, and then a little bit of sugar onto your dough while it cooks. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. That was exactly the sound that we needed.
Smells like roasted marshmallow, didn't you think?
Yes. Smells like.
Or once it comes off, a little bit of melted butter onto your chimney cake, which
Hold on, what's happened? Have you just got one that you prepared earlier?
I may have flown up from Melbourne with these on my lap. And everyone was like, what are they?
It's like she doesn't like the catering on these flights.
Yeah, I was like, I actually only bring my own chimney cake wherever I go. Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
You
So
can-
I'm going to keep doing this. So what are you doing? You've got
So
melted
I'm
butter.
brushing it with melted butter.
Yep.
I absolutely forgot to save some to this part, so we're using what we've got
Okay.
left.
All right.
And then I'm going to make a little cinnamon sugar. And this is where being outside is good because you can get really messy with this, which I have done every single time we've made it tonight. Cover it in cinnamon sugar.
Yep. I feel like this is also an exercise in look at 2 women multitasking on a Friday night at Vivid Sydney.
Absolutely it is.
One-handed. Yeah, okay, cool. So what have you got now?
So now, What have you got now? So this is how it is served in Prague. You can also get them with like chopped walnuts sprinkled in there while it bakes, and it kind of bakes into the dough. And the other thing they like to do overseas is fill these with things. So you can see they're quite a good vessel for filling. So my lovely friends at Messina, if they can hear me, deliver me gelato immediately. Doesn't work like that, does it? But my lovely friends at Messina did give me this beautiful hazelnut praline paste, which is flavour, if you don't know what this tastes like, is Nutella without the chocolate. Yeah, it scares me every time too. I have squealed tonight.
But that's what happens when the universe hears the words Nutella without chocolate. It just goes whoosh. Like,
So we can fill it with a little bit of that, get it around the edges, let it sort of run down, and then imagine if I had a little bit of whipped cream up here.
Ooh.
That's pretty indulgent.
bit of ice, like gelato.
Bit of gelato. Casino. And then the way that you eat a chimney cake, let me find my edge. Where's my edge? Now keep in mind that these were baked yesterday, so they're no longer fresh.
Oh.
But it's worked in every other time we've made them. But you basically pull apart the layers.
Oh, nice.
And you get this beautiful little spiral. That's where he cracked up. That bit's mine later.
Amazing.
And you get this really fun little dessert. Now tell me you don't want to be sitting around a campfire eating a slinky. A slinky donut.
A slinky donut. You can have reports from Emelia Jackson everywhere.
Yeah.
Magic right there.
It is.